Hello there. Did you know as women that we spend half our lives in menopause, specifically post-menopause? We will spend half our life. Unbelievable. Jennifer here with Divinethreefold. I'm so happy you're back joining me. This is Symptoms of Menopause Part 4. I think 4. And I'm just checking in to let you know I'm taking you to the doctors with me. And I wanted to really share and express and stress how important it is to find the right doctor. And this can be moving through a few different doctors. And I know it can be difficult to change, and some insurance plans make it more difficult than others. I happen to go to so many doctors because I'm an Army spouse and we move so much that we're constantly going to different doctors. But I just want to stress the importance and how vital it is to going through this transition that you have a doctor that you align with, that understands what you're going through, preferably a woman that has gone through the transition herself. Also, I recommend, rather than just going to your PCM, go to an OBGYN. You're going to have much better luck. I have had much better luck on finding an OBGYN that really has a lot more knowledge in this area. So I wanted to really, this is so important because you really, I've gone to so many doctors and really, unfortunately, most of the time, I really don't get anything. And I believe that a lot of times the doctors just don't have the knowledge and understand what we as women going through this transition. And then I just wanted to share, I've had a really rough couple of weeks. I'm all over the place. I'm really struggling with mood. I discussed in my last video about the libido. So today, in today's doctor's visit, I am trying to ask for testosterone and also get her opinion on stopping the birth control. I've been taking the birth control to control my bleeding, which that's worked for that, but I can just feel it. I know my body, and I feel like it's making things worse. It's making the libido worse. It's making my anxiety, mood swings, kind of sadness. It's making all that worse. So I'm really struggling. So I'm going to ask her opinion if she thinks I should just stop the birth control. But of course, we'll need to figure out something because of my bleeding issue. So come on with me, and I'm going to try and sneak you in the visit. But yeah, we'll see how that works. All you beautiful people, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And I am, this is new, right? Because I am on my cell phone. I wanted to vlog. I'm actually I just finished getting ready and I'm going to the doctor's. I am seeing my 4th OBGYN, and I just wanted to share about how I'm feeling. I have, since this transition has begun, again, this is going to be my 4th OBGYN. I have had not the best luck. Now I'm one who switches doctors quite a bit anyways, because if you guys know, or if you're new here, I am an Army spouse. So my husband is a soldier. So we tend to switch doctors because we move every 3 years. So I'm including Indiana as well. I ended up having 2 different doctors in Indiana, and both of those were not good for my transition as my issues started to happen. And then I went to 3 other OBGYNs. The first one I explained in one of my last videos. I'll put that link somewhere. That I had a really bad experience with. So I meet anywhere. I ended up just literally leaving Indiana with not much help. I was prescribed the birth control pill. That's when I started taking the birth control pill. And now I am still taking my second different type of birth control pill. Again, I have found a doctor right when I got here, and I was so happy because she was my PCM But she happened to be really knowledgeable in the woman's issues. So I was really excited. And she was great. She was very thorough. She's the one who switched me to another birth control pill, thinking that that would help with some other issues that I was having. Because remember, the birth control, I had to take something because it helped with the bleeding. But then also I was struggling with the low libido, actually no libido. So she gave me another different pill. And again, we had gotten so far. So we finally got, to where she was really knowing my situation and, helpful. And then I called to make my other appointment because I really still wanted to see her, feeling like this pill after a few months of being on it was still not helping in that other department. So I called to make an appointment. She's no longer there. She literally was gone. The gal told me, I'm sorry, she's decided to step away from healthcare and she's gone. I was like, are you kidding me? And this happens, this has happened to me so many times. Let me know if this has happened to you. But again, so that is why I saw my new PCM and she gave me a referral to come see this OBGYN and I'm going to see her. So I'm going to try and take you with me. I don't think it's going to work probably well, but I might try and record the conversation between the doctor and I. And the things I'm going to address is the no libido. I want her to give me testosterone, and I'm going to see if she will, because I've already asked 3 different doctors and nobody will give it to me. So, and if you're experiencing this, please let me know in the comment section below. They are not comfortable with giving testosterone. So we are going to talk to her about that. I'm going to try to do my best to have you come with me. I'm going to leave here in a few minutes, so then I'll pop back on. If I don't get anything recorded, then I'll just come, let you guys know how it went. And also, again, let me also say, I am not bashing doctors here at all, you guys. I want to make that very clear because this is not the doctor's fault. This is the fact that they just are not trained in medical school to deal with this, with menopause, with this transition we go through. So please know that I am not bashing doctors. I've expressed a lot that I've had bad luck with the experience with doctors, but that's most, now that one, yes, you know who I'm talking about. That one was his fault. But this other, again, it's not their fault. They're just not trained. I believe Menopause Taylor says they get 4 hours in training for their whole medical school on this subject. Unless they decide to go and get further training or specialize in women's issue or become an OBGYN, then that is different. But yeah, so I will let you guys know, but I wanted to just share, I have all this anxiety, I'm anxious, and you feel hopeful, so hopeful when you're going to the doctors because you just want, you want to feel supported, you want to feel listened or heard, you want to feel like you're being heard is going to help you in some way, going to help you. So that's why I wanted to come on and talk about that, that's how I'm feeling right now. Nervous and just so hopeful. And, but I'm trying not to get my hopes too much up because I usually leave the doctors going, okay, what next? So I will be back with you shortly and let you guys know how it goes. Okay. Hey guys, I'm here at the doctor's. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film. I'm going to try and leave my phone on and record. Probably not allowed, but I'm going to try it, okay? So wish me luck. I'm a little nervous. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so listen, so my nurse was saying, and I saw they referred you. Don't you love her?
She's such a doll.
She's incredible.
Yes.
She's smart.
Yes, and bless her heart, she sent me to you because I asked her for testosterone, and she just looked at me like, I'm going to send you to someone else. And I was like, okay, can you just give it to me? And she's like, no, she was not comfortable. And I get it. I understand.
She doesn't do it, yeah.
This is like, You're my fourth OBGYN. I haven't had much luck on. The first one was a horrible experience. And I know it's no doctor's fault. Okay, I'm not bashing doctors.
Were you in the military? I have
No, it's my husband's in the military, yes.
Oh, but I mean,
Yeah.
but did you see a military physician?
Well, actually, no, because the last 3 years we were in Indiana, which we were off post. My husband was doing recruiting, so we were nowhere near a military post. We were just living civilian life. So they were civilian doctors. And I got lucky. Well, I had a male doctor over there. And I mean, you know, I'm sorry, but normally if he can't even relate, I feel like it's a little difficult. So he just told me I was depressed and gave me an antidepressant. So
What else?
and then I'm on the birth control pill.
Okay.
I haven't been 100% satisfied with that because we started taking it because of heavy bleeding. I had to do something because I was hemorrhaging for 6 weeks at a time. It wouldn't stop. It was horrible. So that's why I started taking the birth control. My libido was already slipping a little bit, and then I noticed the birth control to me seems to make it worse. So I had tried a second birth control, but she thought that might give an andro effect.
Andro, yeah.
Yeah. So, but no,
it
didn't work.
It doesn't do that. Yeah. What it does is it suppresses.
Yes.
Okay. So listen. So here's the thing. So those three things. So libido, struggles with irritability, and pill issue with you were on that because of hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
Okay. So out of this, which do you want to address today? We'll see if we can get to them all.
Yes.
But we have limited time and there's a lot here.
Yes.
So what would be probably your
well, I wanted to try the testosterone.
Yeah, I'm thinking libido. Okay, good.
Yes.
Because that was the first thing you mentioned.
Yes,
okay.
I need help.
Okay, but listen, so Jennifer, now comes the details.
Yes.
Okay, so when did the libido drop?
The libido started to drop right before the heavy bleeding started, so probably 2 years ago, August.
And what was going on there?
I just started bleeding and wouldn't stop. And progesterone?
Hydroxyprogesterone?
Yeah.
Okay, and
that
so
one
were you cycling on it or taking it every day?
No, what would happen is when I started bleeding, then I started taking
progesterone when you bled.
Yeah.
Who told you to do that?
The first OBGYN.
Incorrect. You stop with bleeding and you take it before then. Oh my God. So you manage the bleeding with progesterone.
Just for 3 cycles, because those cycles lasted eons.
I have to make a note.
Yes.
So you took when you started your period.
Okay,
so let me see if I understand.
I'm sorry.
So I'm trying to understand. So with the first OBGYN, you were having problems with bleeding.
Yes.
And so you went to be seen for treatment.
Yes.
And then you have plenty of testosterone. You have your ovaries.
Mm-hmm.
Testosterone's made in the adrenal gland, the ovaries, and conversion in our skin.
Right.
You haven't transitioned through menopause. You have all your parts.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's why did you see that in there? Gave me Wellbutrin.
For what reason?
That's why I'm here to see you too. Because I asked her for testosterone, and instead she gave me Wellbutrin, saying that it can be used for sexual dysfunction. Because I am not only have
sex binding globulin that binds more testosterone,
mm-hmm.
so the libido does drop, and even the quality of orgasm can drop.
Right.
So, so my first thing would be to get you off the pill, get you back on the micronor, since that's the progestin only pill.
Mm-hmm.
That worked for you.
Mm-hmm.
That can also get you to calm. Not to say that you're not calm, but anyway, just saying.
Yeah.
And that would be a thought, one place to start, and then just see your response. And then get loud. I want to look at your testosterone level. I can already tell you it's going to be normal. I guarantee. So? Yeah, I don't know 100% because I'm always fooled.
Right.
Whenever I think
that happens.
It never happens, right? But I think so. But I think I would like to just look at where you are with that. I looked at all your other labs there.
Yeah, my numbers were all
numbers were okay. Yeah. Triglycerides up, you're snacking, lipids are high, probably eating.
Well, I feel like the birth control raised the triglycerides and my cholesterol. I've never
had that problem.
Been high in cholesterol ever.
So are you okay with that? That's what I would do.
Yeah, I feel like the birth control is not working, and I feel.
Okay, you guys, I just left the office and I really tried to record and sneak you guys in with me, so hopefully you'll get to hear what we came up with. I really liked her. I still want to cry right now just because, like I had said before, you go in with all this high hope that I think I realized that you think you're going to get a magic pill and they're going to fix it. And what I have realized is there's no fixing. We have to get through this transition. And I'm learning that there's some things that can help, but there's no magic pill. So again, I really liked her. I feel happy about that. She didn't want to give me the testosterone, which I do still feel a little defeated. But I understand. She said she wants to, of course, know my testosterone levels before she prescribes me testosterone. And I understand, but again, this seems to be how it goes, as far as, like I said, you just keep thinking you go and it's a quick fix, here you go, and it's just not like that. So she wants me to stop the birth control, because that's definitely not helping. It is helping with the bleeding, and I still need something for the bleeding. So she has recommended an IUD, which will stop the bleeding, and the IUD only gives you progesterone, which we know, most likely the only thing my body is losing. And I could be losing the testosterone. She is not convinced. She thinks that my testosterone is fine. She thinks there may be some other things going on of why my libido is gone. I don't know if I completely agree, but I am suffering in a lot of different ways. So maybe that could be some truth to that. I am going to go to therapy. She also recommended that. I was seeing a therapist, and I recommend for anyone, there is nothing wrong with going to see a therapist. And I think that all the support in any which way we can get it. Because if you're struggling, this can be another support system to help you through this. If you are struggling with mental health with it, if you are experiencing the depression, the mood swings, the irritability, and then again, this plays a role and affects your relationships in your life, marriage for one, and that's what I'm experiencing. So I'm definitely going to continue therapy, and maybe even bring my husband in too, because I think it's really difficult for some men to understand what's happening to us when we don't even know what's happening to us. So how do we get them to really grasp it or understand it? So I'm definitely all for getting some therapy. And she wants me to take a medication that is going to prep my cervix, and then hopefully within the next 2 weeks, they'll get they have to get it authorized by my insurance to get the IUD, and then I'll come back and she'll put the IUD in. She thinks that's going to help better with everything else. And then she says we will test my testosterone levels, and if they're still low, then she has no problem giving me the testosterone, like a cream that may help with the libido. So that's where we're at. Again, it's like I said, it's just kind of a roller coaster, and so many emotions, so many feelings, and you just, again, you want, a fix. But I know, and I keep coming to this same place again and again, that again, there's no magic pill, and it takes so much for us women to put self-care first, movement, meditation. I mean, these are the real things that are going to help us manage this transition, is what I keeps being clear to me and reiterated to me again and again. So this is why I'm sharing this with you guys. And I just hope I can help one person not feel so alone, and maybe they can start to move their body and meditate and find also that how beneficial it is. So I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to go home and meditate. And yeah, and I will give you an update again when we move to the IUD. Okay, all my love. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me. This really made it a lot easier. I just felt like you guys were joining me for the doctor visit, and it really helped. But I shared just in the last clip that I was still upset and frustrated, but I really loved her. I really liked her. I believe that she's definitely has a lot of knowledge in menopause and what I'm going through. She definitely would not give me the testosterone. I discussed that a little bit. And I'm not sure if I said in the last clip that she did recommend an IUD. So I'm going to proceed with getting the IUD in. I believe that's going to be better because it only releases the progesterone, not the estrogen. And remember, at this phase in our transition, if we're in perimenopause, we're not really losing the estrogen. So I feel like then if you're taking a birth control, you're getting excess estrogen. And I really believe that that's what's has me not doing well. So she did agree that I can get off the birth control, but we're going to wait. And then she also says, we'll put the IUD in, and then she'll test my levels to see if I'm low in testosterone. So she didn't say no, but she just wants to do it right. And she did tell me that if I happen to be not low in testosterone and she gives me testosterone, she said I'm not going to be happy. So I understand they're very careful with the testosterone. It does have a lot of side effects, and you really, I guess they need to make sure that you really are losing a lot of testosterone. So thank you so much on going on this journey with me. Please put in the comments below, do you have an IUD? Have you considered that? Are you taking birth control? How is that working for you? And as well as a doctor, like how has your experience been on doctors, and do you have one that really is working for you? So I'd love to hear. Please, let's join in on the conversation. Let's talk about it. We got to keep talking about it. This, I know, is a way we can get through this together. So please join in. I'm so happy you're here, and I am here for you. Please put in the comment section below anytime if you need to talk. Please reach out. I am here. We're going to get through this, but we're going to get through this together. So I will see you soon. Another video coming up for a nice workout that is awesome for what our bodies need. So look for that, and all my love. I'll see you soon.